And there's our bell, ladies and gentlemen, for this next matchup here. And well, that's okay. Kyle is whoa, Kyle playing a trick out of the Day Luna playbook. I don't know if Kyle fully trusted it from Truman. And trying to get another quick one over on Truman. Oh, close on that one. And Kyle let him know, hey, I was this close from beating you. But as we see the peanut gallery over there in the entranceway, this time Matthew Day Luna and Slim watching Truman in action. And hopefully Matthew does not become a distraction like Truman was in the previous contest. And hopefully, for the sake of Josiah having to watch it and getting squeamish, hopefully in this match there's no pizza cutters and skewers and thumbtacks to the eye. And it's Truman just using his raw power. He may not need any of those weapons. He may not have to resort to all that level of violence. Truman just using raw power over on Kyle Love right now as he's going to the second rope. And, I think I was going to try and go for a splash right there, but missed. Kyle Love's able to roll out of the way. Truman took too much time on the second rope. Jaw-jacking. As now Kyle, what's Kyle looking to do here? He's got Truman. Wrapping that leg around the ring post. And that's true, ladies and gentlemen. And a damn. I know some portion of the audience is loving to see that right now. Truman's leg just getting wrapped around that ring post. He's blocking. He's blocking right there, making sure that face doesn't go into the apron. As Truman now just waylaying shots all on Kyle. But Kyle stopping Truman in his tracks right there with a knee to gut. But Truman again, using that raw power. So much untapped potential in Truman Day Luna. As we don't see him in singles competition, very often. In fact, if memory serves me correctly, this is only the third time we've ever seen Truman in singles competition. And will it be a successful venture this time around? As right now, Truman's singles record, as we got to cover here, right now Truman's singles record is 1-1. He won his first ever singles match he had back in, I believe it was June of 2025. And then, And leg pain be damned. There's Truman, vicious big boot right there. There's a surge of adrenaline rush. But then his other singles venture was that fatal four-way for the international title back in September, which he lost on that. I have to correct myself. This is Truman's fourth singles competition, as he also fell victim to Bishop back in October. So Truman, this will be a very important singles victory for Truman to get himself back into that, conversation of the international title. Although maybe the focus of the Day Lunas right now is the tag team titles, as we saw earlier tonight when Matthew and Truman got involved and provided distraction, which then led to Carnage retaining the HCW tag team titles over Omega. How that situation gets solved, I'm not exactly sure. I know Omega had their ideas. Whether it becomes official or not, I don't know. That's up for Billy Hall to decide. But I will say this. After Adam's victory over Jesse Renegade, and if Kyle is able to get past Truman Day Luna in this contest, the Day Lunas may not have a leg to stand on, pardon the pun, for Truman's situation right now. Day Lunas may not have a leg to stand on when it comes to having a claim at the number one contendership for the tag team titles. Oh, but Truman trying to get back in this one, folks, but Kyle Love staying in it. And this victory would be an important win for the Heartbreakers to reassert themselves back in the tag team titles. So after all the momentum they built earlier tonight with being awarded the HCW Tag Team of the Year for 2025 and then Adam Shepard's victory over Jesse Renegade. I mean, if Kyle was to knock off Truman here tonight, that would be, unarguable proof that the Heartbreakers should be next in line. Oh, for the HCW Tag Team titles as Truman takes a tumble right there. After that shot right there from Kyle Love, as we got cover. Oh, a kick out. Truman's still in it, ladies and gentlemen. As Kyle Love now just wrenching back on Truman. Trying to stay on top of the situation here. As Kyle Love, just stretching De Luna out. Wherever he asks if Truman wants to give, Truman says no. Truman gonna try to stay in this one, folks. But Truman using that raw power to get out of this situation and all. Kyle going back to the leg. Kyle saw the predicament he was getting in right there, folks. So we went right back to the leg. We saw with Adam Shepard and Jesse Renegade, it was a very technical versus technical matchup. Both men using a lot of ground game. But this matchup, Kyle Love is by far the technician. And he's looking to use that to his advantage. He's going back to the leg here, going to try to make Truman submit. Wherever he's asking him, but Truman's saying no. But Truman fighting back, though, with everything he's got to get out of this submission hold. It's Truman now on one leg. He's a hobbling. You can see it. Firing himself up, though. And oh, my word. Taking Kyle's head off that clothesline. Good Lord. And now whipping Mr. Love off. And takes his head off one more time. With another clothesline. And now dragging Kyle Love up. Sends him into the buckle. Truman. Well, I was going to say gingerly with that leg, but he decided I'm going to go for it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. But he missed. Took a little too much time with that leg, and now Kyle Love is back in it. And now Love, bam! And what's Kyle Love got played for Mr. Truman? Whips up to the other side, but Truman, bounce it off and just takes Kyle Love in half with that spear. The deadliest spear in the game belonging to Truman De Luna. It's up. Truman tried to go for the cover, but Kyle, he's all fundled up in the ropes. And that's the experience of Truman De Luna coming into play. He could have had the win right there, I do believe, if he would have just dragged Kyle Love out to the center of the ring or at least a couple inches away from the ropes. But Truman now powering through the leg. Kyle, though. Kyle does not want to find out what Truman was going for. And, swinging neck breaker by Kyle Love. We got cover. Kick out by Truman. I got to give Truman a lot of credit. He's being pushed to his limit here by Kyle Love, but he is staying in it. So credit where credit is due, even though I don't want to give it out to the De Lunas just yet. I have to. They're making me. That's Kyle Love now. Truman. Truman catching him. And now Truman again. What's he got planned for here? He's got Kyle open. Big bang catastrophe. And it does it. It gave Truman the win. The De Lunas clean sweep the night. 2-0. And I think with that win, the DeLunas have just cemented themselves in the tag team title conversation, if that's where they want to go next. But if not, I think Truman has definitely repositioned himself back in the international title picture, especially by pinning the man that Bishop beat last month at Mary Kay's Mayhem. So what a win by Truman DeLuna. And what heartbreak. Once again, pun not intended. And Kyle obviously frustrated with the result. Many would call this an upset. Truman wants to shake hands. I mean, I don't want to buy into the turning the new leaf of the DeLunas. Kyle's showing his frustrations right there. Maybe Kyle's on the same page as me. He doesn't want to exactly buy in to the DeLunas and this new leaf they talk about. Or maybe Kyle's just frustrated with the result tonight, or maybe just a little bit of both, ladies and gentlemen. But either way, Truman DeLuna picks up the win here tonight at HCW New Year's Revolution over Kyle Love.